up, y'all? It's Risa with another speed build. So, if you follow my Twitter, you will know that I have been playing this new game called Calico. It is a game where you are an owner of a cat cafe and you're in this really cute little island, and like the entire point of the game is to get the cat cafe going and to make sure like everyone on the island can like go to every part of the island. And I played it enough that I've already technically finished it. I reached the end credits, but that has nothing really to do with this speed build, but it also does. So promise I'm not just telling you guys this to tell you guys this. Though I do like recommend you play the game, but if you're going to play it, get it on desktop, get it on your PC, because I got it on Switch and it was super buggy and there are like 2 quests I just can't finish because they're super bugged out. So if you want to buy it on PC, and then it's just, they've already had patches for the quests that are bugged out, so do that. But as I was saying, how it relates to the build is that there are these 2 characters named Sunny and Blossom, and I love them so much. And they're these cute little lesbians who have like 2 houses on the same like hill. And then they have this shared garden between them, and they're always out in the garden together, and it's so cute. And it made me want to build this house, which is actually 2 houses. So now that I've like told you about that backstory, let's talk about the actual build. So this is technically 2 micro homes on 1 lot. So it does count as a tiny house, which I have it as up in the gallery as a tiny house because I was like, I might as well. So I made 2 Sims who are very different. I didn't actually just make Sunny and Blossom. I didn't want to just do that. So I just made 2 cute Sims, and then I made 2 different little tiny homes. One of them is like this one that you're watching me build right now, which is all these light colors, and it is like blue. And then the other one I build a little later, you'll see, is like dark colors and green. I wanted them to be different from each other, like quite a bit, so that you could see the different personalities. But I love this idea of these 2 little, just like, they're these cute little homes, and like, even if you wanted to, what you could do is have this. Sorry if there's silences, it's because I'm coughing. Again, I don't have COVID, I just ate. You know, that thing you have to do. But what you could do with this is you could just have a Sim move here and then take like one of the tiny houses and then technically have a roommate take the other one. They're completely functional tiny homes. They both have kitchens, they both have bathrooms, and they both have beds. One of them has a dining space. I think the other one just has like a couch, and not like a full table and stuff, but I thought that was cute. So I used a lot of Snowy Escape build mode stuff because, honestly, for the kitchen, I just really like that kitchen stuff that came with it because it is cheaper than a lot of the other stuff and then good for cheap things. So I might as well use something that's really cute. You know what I mean? It's just use cute stuff that's also better. It's not technically a starter home. It's like 22,000 or something is what it's worth, but it's still, I think it's very cute. I love them. I actually really enjoy these, and I would honestly play in these. A lot of the times I wouldn't want to play in the builds that I make, but I actually think this one turned out really cute. So I would definitely play in this. And I hope you guys do. It's in the gallery under my ID kookykitt if you want to find that. It is honestly adorable. I also wanted to make sure, like, the whole point of this was that they're 2 little houses and they have this shared garden. So I did go ahead and actually straight up plant a garden. And I actually cut that out of this video because you didn't need to see my Sims just going around planting things, but it was actually really cute and I loved it. And I also add in an orchard later. So I love it. I've been using that Spa Day Minimal Slats a lot for outdoors stuff because I think it comes in some nicer some like colors we don't get often in the game. So in that one we have like this like sage green kind of color because that's what I really wanted the house to be like. I wanted to have like those dark browns as accent colors and then green as like the main colors. I almost had a green roof as you saw earlier, but I decided to go for like the darker roof instead. I wanted them to have like little cottagey feels, like vibes, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. It was just the kind of like feeling I was getting from these characters in the game, which by the way, let's talk more about Calico because it's my current like obsession and I love it. So in the game, you can like ride cats in the way like you can make animals like big because your cat cafe doesn't just have cats in it. It can have a bunch of different animals. Like I have a dog, I have a red panda, the red panda's name is Patches, by the way. I have what else? I had an Arctic fox for a while. They're all just very, very cute and I love them. Just saying that. But you have like, it's like magical girls live on this island kind of a thing. Like it's all just incredibly cute that it makes you just kind of like want to, I don't want to put it like that, but it's just so cute. I love it so much. I'll just say that. So I've been having a lot of fun with it and it's just so positive and nice that it's something that I've just been, because I have it on my Switch, I've just been sitting in bed playing it. It's not something I need to like get up out of bed to play, which is lovely. I just have a Switch Lite, so I can't like stream it or something, but it is so cute and I highly recommend people getting it. Like honestly, if you're looking for a cute little casual game to play, definitely pick up Calico. I'm not like being sponsored by them or anything, though if they would like to, that, you know, I would take it. But I just really like it. So I had a lot of trouble with this darker house because I didn't know like quite what I wanted to do with it. I didn't like immediately already have an idea for how I wanted it laid out like the blue one. So I go through a couple iterations and move things around, make it bigger, make things smaller, make things bigger again. But it does end up looking really cute in my opinion. So that's all that matters, is that the end of it is cute. Though I was like, I kind of wanted to be able to put a double bed in one of these, but with them being like micro homes, I was like, no. And I mean, I could have done a Murphy bed, but I really wanted like the little bed area to be kind of like its own thing. So I put up like wall dividers to make that happen. I think it ends up being really cute, in my opinion. But again, my opinion is the one that matters because I'm the one who built it. So there. Yeah, for a little bit I was like, well, if I make the bathroom smaller, then it's okay if I don't have a sink. I mean, it's okay because I'll have a sink in the kitchen area, but then I decided to make the bathroom bigger so I didn't have to have a sink in the kitchen. I just kind of like put it all the other way. Because I was like, if I do it the other way, it's so difficult to fit everything in like I wanted to. So there we go. I made it like bigger and smaller at the same time. Now I'm making the bathroom bigger again because I was like, let's just put a sink in there. It's fine. But I think it ended up being really cute. I know I keep saying that, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. In this one, I used a lot of I also used a lot of Tiny Living stuff because it works really well with this kind of small space. So I used the Tiny Living toilet, and I think Tiny Living and Laundry Day stuff go together really well, so I ended up using a bunch of Laundry Day stuff in this one. A bunch? I think I only ended up using 2 things, not a bunch. Whatever, you know what I mean. So I wanted them to be cute and have like a witchy vibe too. And even though they're like studio places, I wanted them to feel like they had separate living spaces and like bedroom space kind of a thing, because that seemed good to me, you know? Though I had a lot of trouble finding like the greens I wanted. None of the greens in this game are like what I really wanted out of it. And none of them match. Like, it's so much easier to find blues that match in this game than trying to find greens that match. Greens are just really difficult, and I don't know why. Because it's not like green is a hard color to match, but there's just, like, so many different greens. So I ended up just going blue for the bed stuff, because I was like, I can't find any greens that, like, fit what I'm looking for. So I did play test these things, so it's all usable, which, you know, that's usually, like, my big thing is this usable? I don't really want to put it in if it's not, so I generally do a lot of testing, play testing for this kind of, like, tiny home type thing, because I just don't want to, like, give you guys something that you can't play in. Like, I understand a lot of the things that people do to make things look really, like, fun and... how else to put it? I understand why people will do things that aren't functional to make them look nice and to make them look more accurate to, like, real life, but I prefer to make things that can be actually playable, because that's, like, to me, the point of The Sims is to be able to play in these things, not just have them look pretty, though, like, there are some times when I do something that's not, like, not that it's not usable, but it's not, like, practical, but I still like how it looks. For this one, I really just tried to make it actually usable, because, as I said, I would love to play in this. I think it's adorable. And I hope that other people want to play in it, too. I tried to not go overboard with the, like, vines and stuff, though I did really want to. I love just vines going up, like, cottages and stuff like that. I think it's just adorable. I know that if I was living in that house, I wouldn't want that to happen, because probably, at least some of it would be fine, but other bits of it, no, because then it's like, it would get into, like, the stones and stuff, and it can cause damage, and I get that, but it looks so nice. Like, if you had a proper trellis, that would be fine, which I do have like, the one with the trellises over on the darker one, but the vines I used on this lighter one, no, they're definitely not. they're not as practical in that way, like in real life, you know what I mean? So I actually end up changing out off screen. I changed out which cherry trees those were. Instead, I just planted some cherry trees, and then I sped up the growth with MC Command, which I highly recommend if you're doing builds like this and you're like, I really want to have plants in these things. I definitely recommend just pulling out, like, the plants out of debug and then having a sim plant them, and then just using MC Command Center to... Oh no, it's not even MC Command Center. I'm pretty sure it's just through testing cheats. Yeah, it is. It's through testing cheats on. You can change the growth state, and you can change it to either, like, blossoming or just mature. I think I did mature for all of these because I was like, I'm not actually trying to, like, get any plants out of this. I just want it to look nice for when I put it on the gallery and take screenshots. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to get some nice screenshots, and then you can let things do what they naturally do. I also built this in summertime because I felt like that was going to be the cutest time for this. Even though I was tempted to do fall, but I was like, I don't really want that many, like, trees, you know what I mean? So I have, like, one planter full of herbs, one planter full of flowers, one full of fruits, one full of vegetables. So I like that. I like doing that. So we're coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a big ol' thumbs up and leave a comment telling me what you like about it and what you'd like to see me build in the future. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that bell button to get a notification every time I post a new video. I can speak, I promise. If you guys like this lot, you can download it from the gallery under my ID kookykitt. If you guys want to see me do this kind of thing live, you can find me over on my Twitch channel, Curlmeister Sisters. I haven't been playing too much Sims over there right now. However, I have been playing more point-and-click adventures at night, if you guys are into that kind of thing. I do lots of Nancy Drew, and Life is Strange isn't quite a point-and-click, but I've been doing quite a bit of that. I'm going to probably do a chat decides my decisions for Before the Storm. So if you guys are into that, make sure you can check it out and give me a follow over there so you can, again, get notifications for when I go live. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, y'all.